This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. La Crosse County supervisors say they have a plan to end homelessness. They've introduced a 5-year plan called the Pathways Home Project. It highlights 8 action pathways the city will focus on to combat homelessness. La Crosse homelessness coordinator Brian Sampson says the pathways include getting the homeless in comfortable shelters, creating more affordable housing options, a mental health plan, and preventing homelessness to begin with. Sampson says last night's meeting was all about being up front with the public.
So we've really went under a comprehensive planning process to engage the community. And so tonight we wanted to be transparent and share with everybody what is the plan. This is the first unveiling to anybody about the entire plan.
The plan is already approved by the mayor and county administrator. Sampson says the next step is implementation. Menards will pay substantial back wages, damages, and penalties after an investigation found violations of protections for nursing mothers. The retailer will also undergo a statewide audit of its Minnesota stores. The Minnesota Department of Labor investigation found Menards deducted wages from employees for the time they spent pumping breast milk and retaliated against a worker who filed a complaint. In addition to back wages and compensation for the affected employees, Menards will also pay more than $15,000 in penalties for the violations. The Labor Department says this case shows employees should not have to choose between properly caring for their children and getting their full pay or job security.
Winter storm warning, it's still in play this evening at some locations through tomorrow morning. Yes, we do have a little bit of snow yet in place and continuing, as I said. It's an alert day. Today continues into this evening. Hazardous travel due to the accumulating snow, the wind, the visibility concerns. I'd be cautious walking too. It's pretty slippery. All right, I-94 and south, the conditions deteriorate as you move north to south. Here's what we're seeing right now. It's kind of hard to pick up on the monitor, but you can see the snowflakes flying sideways a little bit. Here is where the snow is and where it isn't right now. Not really a good reference point, but I'd say the southern half of the state seeing some light snow right now. 34 La Crosse, 32 in Eau Claire. Generally above freezing, which is helping in the melting process. Here's the afternoon. We have the winds blowing and drifting on the increase this afternoon. Got to show you how much more snow is ahead too. I'll have that in your full forecast in less than 10 minutes. Alexander.
We'll see you then, Jeff. Thank you. Former President Donald Trump appeared in a Washington, D.C. courthouse today as a federal appeals court hears arguments about whether he should be immune from prosecution on charges he plotted to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The current GOP presidential frontrunner claims he cannot be prosecuted for actions taken while he was in office. The government argues that giving such immunity to a president would allow future presidents to commit crimes with impunity. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
A motorcade arrived at the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. Tuesday, where an appeals court heard arguments about whether former President Donald Trump should be immune from prosecution on charges that he conspired to overturn the 2020 election. His team argued presidential official acts are not reviewable by the courts, with one exception.
If the president is impeached and convicted by the United States Senate in a, proceeding that reflects, widespread political consensus, that would authorize the prosecution under the plain language of the impeachment judgment clause.
The Office of Special Counsel Jack Smith rejected that claim as baseless, saying presidential immunity would allow a future president to take bribes or even order the National Guard to murder his most prominent critics.
The president has a unique constitutional role, but he is not above the law.
Former President Trump attended this court hearing voluntarily. He wasn't required to be here, despite claims during a fundraising appeal that he's being forced off the campaign trail. Whoever loses this decision will likely challenge the ruling and appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court, which could delay Trump's scheduled March 4th trial date. On Thursday, he's expected to be in New York for the closing arguments of his civil trial there. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Today's court appearance comes less than a week before the Iowa caucuses, where the former president has a commanding lead in the polls for the Republican presidential nomination. In just a few hours, Boeing officials will hold a safety summit to address the company's response to Friday's Alaska Airlines incident where a piece of the plane blew off mid-flight. This comes as inspections of the 737 MAX 9 aircrafts are turning up loose bolts on the now grounded jets. The 4 bolts that should have kept the door panel from flying off the Alaska 737 MAX 9 still unaccounted for. United Airlines is also finding loose bolts on at least 5 of its grounded airliners, with more inspections yet to come. And Alaska Airlines also now finding what it calls loose hardware on some of its MAX 9 fleet. In a statement, Boeing says it regrets the impact this disruption is having on airlines and passengers, adding they're committed to safety and quality standards. Perhaps you're starting 2024 off by paying off that Christmas cheer. Research shows more shoppers use buy now, pay later options to put gifts under the tree this year. When we come back, what to know to keep your credit and wallet in check.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Huga, a calm, comfortable time with people you love. Often enjoyed with a good book, a warm blanket, and a crackling fire. Let La Crosse Fireplace Company help create this feeling in your home. Choose a Heat and Glow fireplace in gas, wood, or pellet. Stay warm and cozy with the Heat and Glow fireplace from La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
It just keeps getting worse. The crack keeps growing. The doors and windows stick.
This must be very frustrating. Almost no one connects that these are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
The effects of water can be surprising. But at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Welcome back. For Christmas shoppers who signed up for those buy now, pay later plans, the holidays are over. It's now time to pay up, maybe even more than you expected. Consumer Reports helps make sense of these short-term loans with important advice on how to dodge costly fees and what to do next time.
Mary Wren will tell you it was the happiest and the most expensive time of the year.
And if you have a family like mine, we have birthdays October, November, December. So it's back to back. And then I'm due in January with our baby girl.
To make ends meet some holidays, she used a buy now, pay later option at checkout. The offer, make a down payment, usually 25% of the purchase. Then pay off the rest in 3 payments.
They're fronting the money to the merchant for you, so you're paying them back in the long run.
Some of these plans offer no cost or low cost terms upfront. But now that those gifts have been opened and payments are due, be careful. They can get very expensive if you miss a payment or are not paid in full when the promotion period ends. Late fees can range from a few dollars or up to 25% of the loan amount.
Payments that are made late, which is 30 days or more, may get reported to the credit bureaus and negatively affect your credit score.
So next time, Consumer Report says there might be better options than the buy now, pay later plans. First, look inside your wallet.
Especially for expensive purchases, or if you think you're going to return something, consider using a credit card instead and aim to pay it off as quickly as possible.
If you don't have a credit card, talk to your bank or credit union. Or if it's a larger purchase, consider a personal loan. Finally, if you decide to buy now and pay later, see if you can pick the traditional pay in 4 plan. That's when you'll make 4 payments over 6 weeks with no or very small fees, as long as you pay on time. And no matter which plan you pick, Mary has a final piece of advice.
Everything I pay is on auto pay, so it doesn't really affect my credit, so that's good.
AutoPay ensures your bill is always paid on time. This is Ashley Prieto.
One more caution about buy now, pay later. Returns can be a hassle since you sometimes have to contact the seller and lender before you can stop making those payments. That process can take several weeks. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news today. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
At Toma Health, we're caring for our community through our partnership with the Toma Area School District.
I'm Mike Hansen. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Toma Area School District. Toma Health's commitment to our school district is felt in our classrooms and our co-curricular activities and throughout our community. I'm proud of our organizational partnership with Toma Health because they help us become even better educators in our endeavor to provide high-quality student learning to every child every day. Toma Health, caring for our community.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Altra's A+ accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees.
Psst, this just in. New members opening an A+ account with $250 get an extra $250.
Altra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Showplace Cabinets. Complement your new tub or shower with appealing cabinetry from Showplace. Made in America, Showplace Cabinetry is built to last with features and styles to fit your home and family. Coordinate your new tub or shower, your fixtures, flooring, sink with your new Showplace vanity. Visit our showroom to see the many possibilities from Showplace. Designers to create a plan and board store carpenters, plumbers, and electricians to do it right. Showplace Cabinets and the Board Store. Your winning combination. Get started today.
You've got a Plus service for movies, plus a few Plus services for your favorite TV shows, plus a few extra. Plus, all those pluses add up. I guess that's why there's so many. How about a Plus service that's free, plus gives you local news, plus weather, plus sports, plus a little extra? News 8000 Plus, the Plus service that's everything local. Plus, it's free. Plus, it's easy to find on any of these. Plus this.
A step forward in the battle against Parkinson's disease. Researchers in Boston are developing a test to detect the disease early. They believe it could potentially identify brain abnormalities before patients start showing symptoms, allowing them to begin drug treatment sooner. In many cases, Parkinson's disease causes irreversible brain damage before symptoms appear. A new study finds that hospital-level care at home is an effective way to treat patients suffering from various issues, including heart failure, pulmonary disease, and cancer. Researchers say advances in healthcare technology make it possible to offer treatment options at home. They found low rates of mortality, less use of skilled nursing facilities, and less need for escalation when patients were taken care of at home instead of in the hospital. How much time does your child spend watching TV? Turns out too much TV time for your baby or toddler could leave them disinterested in other activities. That's according to new research from Drexel's College of Medicine. It found that very young children who watch TV or video may be overwhelmed by loud sounds or bright lights. The American Academy of Pediatrics discourages screen time for babies under 18 to 24 months. That's it for our medical news today. Here is a live look at CityCam 8. Jeff is up next with a look at our forecast.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.19 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
The Carpets to Go odds and end sale has been extended. Take advantage of huge savings in short rolls, remnants, ceramic, LVT, laminate, and vinyl. Plus, get a free 8-pound pad with any short roll pad 50 feet or under. In-stock click-together luxury vinyl plank starts at only $3.49 a square foot with pad attached. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Save big on whatever you want on your floor at Carpets to Go Inventory Odds and End Sale, going on now.
To 50 years with my best friend.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Honey. Honey. DayQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. DayQuil Honey. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, honeylicious power through your day medicine.
Morgan Farmer at Park Bank enjoys working with new and existing business owners to ensure their success. And he also enjoys other things. Visit Morgan to talk about your small business and other things.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877. The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Good afternoon. Thanks for being with us for your news at noon. It's about 18 minutes after 12. Hope you've had a decent day, kept yourself safe, warm. Winter storm warning remains in place for our viewing area really through tomorrow morning. It's all the area you see in the pink. The purple, that is a winter weather advisory. Less snow expected on our alert day. Hazardous travel due to the accumulating snow, the winds. Now the winds, the blowing and drifting. Also, we have visibility issues in some spots as well. I-94 and south, conditions deteriorate as you go north to south. The big picture, here's what we're seeing. This is quite expansive, isn't it? We're on the top end of the comma, so to speak. Goes all the way down to Florida. A closer shot, you can see where our snow is and where it isn't. Where it's heaviest right now, there's only a few spots that really kind of jump out. Southwestern Wisconsin, Prairie du Chien area. Nothing really unusual that really jumps out. Any anomalies is where I'm going at, but that's where the heavier snow is at this point in time. 34 in La Crosse, feels like 24 because we have a wind. The winds are picking up, 16 miles an hour. That's a steady wind. The gusts at this point, 23 miles an hour. Those on the increase. 32 in Eau Claire, 23 is what it feels like with a north breeze, about 12 miles an hour, gusting into the 20s. The visibility that I touched on diminished. And most of these are airport locations, so you see Viroqua having some issues, La Crosse, no big deal, Winona, Black River Falls, Eau Claire, 4 miles of visibility. That's something you're going to be dealing with this afternoon into the evening as well. Here's where the snow appears to be towards the 2 o'clock hour this afternoon on Snow Tracker. As we go a little further towards the afternoon commute, most of it, not all, has moved off a bit, but still some locations, still seeing light snow as we get towards the 5 o'clock hour. By 9 o'clock tonight, most of the snow should be out of play, most of it for us. Our Wednesday, perhaps a few flakes, a cloudy day. Then this kind of rolls in Wednesday evening. The chance that maybe seeing additional should be light snow. All right, snowfall potential as we go through this particular storm. Northwest to southeast, the higher amounts. 1 to 3 towards Eau Claire. I bet Eau Claire's already had about 3 inches of snow. La Crosse in the 3 to 6 inch range. And then you go higher from there. Some spots could see a foot of snow. This is what I'm picking up. Additionally, not a whole lot more according to this model I'm looking at, a couple inches or so. You go further to the south and east, the totals go from another 2 to 4 inches. All right, on the winds, we're seeing the winds out of the north right now. It's a pretty good breeze. The gusts are going to pick up as we get into the afternoon, generally about 30 miles an hour. Thus, the blowing and drifting that we're going to be contending with the rest of the afternoon and into the evening. The temperatures, at least at a good point as far as the snow clearing, a little bit of melting on our alert day. Tonight down to 25. Light snow later on our Wednesday. Wednesday's high about 31. On Thursday, could be a little bit of a break in there. Partly cloudy skies, a high of 26. Notice those high temperatures. Overnight lows are dropping back as well as we go through the week. We get into the weekend, we're talking single-digit highs, overnight lows in the negative range. Alexandra?
Yeah, I like your emoji there. Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. Brr.
What we are all saying. Yes, Jeff, thank you. Well, still to come, 4 astronauts on a mission to Mars without leaving the state of Texas will travel to Johnson Space Center in Houston, where a year-long research mission is now underway.
You'll never want to leave your kitchen by your cabinet.
Start your new year out right with the kitchen you've always wanted. Call today to speak with one of our knowledgeable designers. By your cabinets, Highway 16, West Salem.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Ever wonder why most window replacements fail? It's the installation process. Hi, I'm Steve from Clear Choice. Many companies rush through installations using the caulk and walk methods. They pop the old windows out, slap the new ones in, add a few screws and smears of caulk, then hurry on to the next job. Your window ends up barely hanging on. At Clear Choice, our Weather Guardian installation process ensures your windows are secure and airtight. Don't compromise on quality. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions for windows that stand the test of time.
You'll never want to leave your kitchen by your cabinet.
Start your new year out right with the kitchen you've always wanted. Call today to speak with one of our knowledgeable designers. By your cabinets, Highway 16, West Salem.
News 8, your home for Super Bowl 58. Expect more from News 8 now. Thanks for watching.
You've probably heard about NASA's plans to send a crewed mission to Mars in the decades ahead, but you may not know that a Mars mission is already underway right here on Earth. At the Johnson Space Center in Texas, 4 volunteers are living like they're on another planet. CHAPIA Mission 1 began last July. It's a 378-day test of what it will be like when astronauts are on Mars. NASA 3D printed a Martian habitat and even mimicked the red soil to make the simulation as accurate as possible. They're testing how to live with extremely limited resources 100 million miles away. Grace Douglas is running the mission back on Earth.
We might also have to send a lot of the supplies ahead of the crew, and in this case, we might not be able to send preferences for certain things like food.
Even though the crew members are in Houston, communicating with them is a challenge. There's up to a 22-minute delay to send signals each way, just like it would be if they were actually on Mars. NASA is monitoring their physical and mental health using surveys and sensors. This is the first of 3 planned simulation missions. NASA hopes to send astronauts to Mars sometime in the 2030s. Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your forecast when we come back.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
All right, here's a look at what we have going on. Glad you're with us. This is where the snow is on the satellite radar combo. It's really hard to make a reference point. It's really the southern, the eastern, really the southern half of the state, really. La Crosse and to the south and the east where we're seeing the light snow right now. As it continues, and that's really going to be the course of the rest of the afternoon. We get in towards 9 o'clock tonight. Most of the snow should be out of the area for us this go around. On this alert day, temperatures in the 30s this afternoon. The winds are going to be on the increase, thus the blowing and drifting of the snow, the visibility. That's going to be a concern as well. Then our Wednesday, cloudy, and then maybe some light snow in the evening. And then we head for some colder temperatures, Alexandra.
All right, yeah, you could already see your camera shaking a bit from the wind.
Did you notice that? Exactly.
Yes. Stay warm out there. See you back here tomorrow.